Hello Huskies and welcome to our first Newscene of 2021. I'm Lola Reach and these are this week's top stories. First up, we're going to be talking about something that I know a lot of us have been eagerly waiting for since school shut down last March. That's right Huskies, I'm talking about OPRF's hybrid plan that's starting up just next week. Let's see what Savon has to say about this plan. Savon?
Hey Huskies! For everyone who chose hybrid on December 14th, here's a quick review of what we'll expect during this semester. First off, not all the students will be going to school at the same time. The board created an on-site rotation plan where there will be 4 groups of 850 students. One group will go to school in person for 2 days, one A day and one B day, then stay at home for remote learning for 6 days, while another group goes in person for the next 2 days. The schedule will change too. School days will start at 8 in the morning and end at 12:35. All classes will still be 1 hour long with a 5-minute break in between, and all lunch periods will be at the beginning or end of the day. So some students will enter school later in the day or leave school earlier. There will also be advisory every day at 10:10 to 10:25 to give students some leisure time and for the teachers to check in with students to make sure that they're okay. The full hybrid plan can be found on OPRF's website with frequently asked questions. Hybrid will start on February 1st, so we'll see you there.
Let's jump over to our artist in focus of the week with Duncan. He was able to interview OPRF senior Mia about her fantastic pieces. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Artist in Focus. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm Mia. I'm a senior at OPRF. I like reading, drawing, writing short stories, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's all very interesting. What kind of art do you do?
I mostly focus on character art and portraiture. Sometimes figure drawing too. I don't do a lot of still lives or anything.
What do you do your art on? What are your materials? Do you do digital art or physical art?
The main medium I do is digital art, but I also do a decent amount of traditional art with usually pens or pencils and maybe markers for coloring.
You shared with me 4 of your pieces. Would you mind talking about them?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull them up.
Here we go. Here's your first art piece. What inspired you to make this one?
All right. That one I made, I think, during the summer. I was getting kind of stressed out because of COVID and everything, and I was taking on a lot of like commissions and drawing a lot of pieces for friends at the time, so I got kind of burnt out, which is what inspired this piece. I also just wanted to play around with like sepia tones and like a monochrome color palette, because normally I'd either use just like black and white or a lot of color.
Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite part about this piece? What do you like about it most?
I really like the color palette I picked and like the backlighting. I think that like displays it pretty well, even though it's like a more cartoony piece.
All right, piece number 2. When did you make this piece?
That was at the beginning of the semester. It was a piece for AP Studio.
How long did it take you to make this one?
Maybe like 6 hours.
That's a really long time. What were the most intricate parts that make making art take that long?
It was absolutely the hair. Just putting all the individual brush strokes in the hair took me like 2 hours.
Yeah, definitely. I can see all the detail in it. What's your favorite thing about this piece?
I don't know. It's just not my normal style. I like how it turned out, like just the shapes and the lineless and everything somehow.
Here's your third piece. Is this, I couldn't tell when I was looking at it, is this a digital or a physical piece of art?
It's physical. I used charcoal for it.
Oh, that's super cool. Is it just charcoal, or is it different types of charcoal?
It's only charcoal. I just smeared it a lot with my fingers, which is why it's so blurry around the edges and like why it looks like has like brush strokes, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And on the topic of physical versus digital art, what in different situations do you prefer to do physical art or digital art?
I do digital art for a lot of my more like cartoony or more colorful pieces because it's so much easier to get like bright colors and to do like colorful shading than it is with traditional art. But traditional art is really good for like portraiture and figure drawing because it's a lot easier to like sketch the shapes and get proportions down on paper than it is like on a tablet.
All right, thank you. There's one more piece here to talk about. All right. Here's your last piece. And I wanted to know, is this based on a real person or is it freehand?
I used my face as like a reference for like the facial structure, but it's not based on me. It's just like a random person.
Cool. One thing I noticed about this one too is that it's all monotone except for the eyes, which have a little bit of color. What inspired you to do that?
I mean, it's a pencil piece. Working with pencil, I pretty much always do monochromatic pieces. I wanted to change it up, and I wanted to like. This was also a piece for AP Studio. This was one of my concentration pieces. And my concentration is on like how societal pressures affect our physical and mental health and expression. So I wanted to like emphasize how tired he looked.
All right, thank you. Now I have a couple more questions for you. There are a lot of aspiring artists here at OPRF. Do you have any tips and tricks for anybody who's trying to get into this kind of art?
Yeah, if you're just starting out drawing, you definitely should study anatomy. Pick a medium to focus on to start. You can branch out once you have like a good sense of style, and work on your own individualist style. Don't like focus on copying directly from another artist.
So developing your own style.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you had mentioned commissions before. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'm not like super popular or anything, so I haven't taken a ton of commissions, but occasionally some people on the internet will ask me to draw something for them. I don't charge very much, but it's fun. It's a good way to spend the time.
When did you start doing art?
Oh boy. I've been drawing like as long as I can remember, genuinely, but I've really gotten like more into art. I think around the beginning of middle school, so it's been like 7 years now that I've been doing it more consistently.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you for doing this Artist in Focus with us today. If there's any final statement you'd like to make, now's the time.
I don't know. Everyone, if you're starting out drawing, don't get discouraged. You just need to practice, and I'm sure whatever you can come up with will be amazing.
All right. Thank you, Mia. Have a good day.
You too. Bye, Duncan.
So cool. I'll definitely have to order a commission from Mia, and you guys should too. Now let's have a look at our virtual Prisms of Winter concert that took place this winter.
OPRF hosted this year's Prisms of Winter concert virtually this year, with every band, chorus, and ensemble gathering together to perform many amazing numbers. While the concert couldn't be held in the auditorium, the music directors and crew put together a wonderful show, showcasing the many talented performers at OPRF. Hosting an entire virtual concert with full ensembles and orchestras was a huge challenge, and all the students and teachers involved definitely rose to the occasion.
Amazing. Prisms of Winter is always outstanding, and even virtually was incredible. Now let's have a look at something that I know a lot of us have on the brain, or at least I do, and that is college. Let's check out what some of our seniors are doing after high school.
Hi, my name is Gabe Morelli, and my plans after I graduate is to go through the psych program, and then I'm going to go to Triton College.
Hi, I'm Phoebe Oshifka and I'm a senior. Next fall, I'll be heading off to Davidson College in North Carolina. It's about 30 minutes north of Charlotte, and I'm planning on majoring in either chemistry or neuroscience, and then heading off to either med school or PA school to work in the OBGYN field.
Hi, my name is Cassie Metzger, and I'm super excited to be going to Washington University in St. Louis, and I'm going to be studying astrophysics and playing softball.
Best of luck to you guys. While we're on the topic of college, here's Malik with some information for seniors about scholarships.
The Oak Park and River Forest High School Scholarship Foundation online application will open Friday, January 15th at 9 a.m. There are more than 65 college scholarships opportunities for graduating seniors to apply to in a wide range of areas from technology to academics. More than half do not require financial need. We encourage the seniors to read through the different scholarships and determine which one is the best fit and apply for those by the deadline. A FAFSA must be submitted and some colleges require essay submissions. The scholarship application website link will close Friday, February 5th at 3:30 p.m. The link will be on the OPRF HS homepage.
Up next, we've got Newscene's Alan White, who was able to capture some great moments from our spoken word showcase this winter.
Last December, the first ever virtual spoken word showcase took place. The Spoken Word Club quickly adapted to the COVID-19 pandemic in their first virtual show. They were even able to incorporate various other alumni, such as former spoken word coach Adam Levin. Their showcase even includes a performance by poet Kristen Hill. With the upcoming Slam Team tryouts on the first week of February, there's no better time to get involved with OPRF's spoken word program.
That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in, Huskies. Have a great week, and remember, stay safe out there.